Yeah. We back in it. Ho, is you daft? I'm just gonna master my craft. I got my team on my side, controlling the tide, and you in a raft. No grip on your path, you hit for the ride, but know you might crash. I know you won't try it, yes I did the math. You're not trying to clash, and I have to laugh.
Oh, yo, welcome back, y'all, and we're about to start another video. And today we're watching cops open garage door, instantly regret it. First of all, I gotta show y'all what I'm looking at, because what you about to find in there? You feel me? Cause bro said, look, I'm about to show y'all. W edits. I'm really sorry for what you're about to see. What does that mean? What does that mean? But nonetheless, let's get into the video. Thank y'all for y'all love and support that y'all been showing. I really appreciate it. And let's start. I'm really sorry.
They're gonna have to call a hazmat crew.
A hazmat?
1, 2. There's 2 here.
Yeah, 1, 2.
What are we talking about here?
When a foul odor begins to fill a family home, residents inspect their garage, only to find a scene of unimaginable horror. The following report is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty.
Oh, and shout out EW Body Cam, you know what I'm saying? Sponsored by this video. They're not really sponsored, but you know what I'm saying. Shout out them. W video.
In a court of law. On November 15th, 2024, in Battleground, Washington, a police sergeant arrives responding to an animal cruelty report from a man named Zeus, who says he forced entry into their locked garage after his grandfather noticed a foul smell.
Yo.
Inside, he found several deceased dogs.
No, the
They
dogs!
belonged to his cousin, 35-year-old Andre Twilliger, who left several days ago. Zeus shares with the officer a few chilling observations that offer only a glimpse into the nightmare he'll soon see for himself.
I just see that.
Oh, I love dogs.
You can smell it from out here, dude.
Sitting on top of the rotting carcasses, and then sitting in like the rib cage of,
Yeah.
I don't know, like forced to eat their puppies.
No!
I looked over and I see the grave, so he knew that they were in there just
That they were dying.
posing and didn't do about it. And it looks like there's already I'd imagine that's a grave right there.
Okay, I don't know if anything is actually in there or if he was just prepping.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
An animal control officer arrives to join the sergeant in examining the garage, but first learns that not all of the dogs inside have perished.
So there are 4 alive dogs, 2 puppies right here in the front door. I brought them in last night and gave them some food and water.
Okay.
2 alive big dogs. They seem pretty friendly. They got a little aggressive when I went in there to feed them, but
So did he just leave like yesterday or something?
my grandpa said he hasn't seen them for 2 or 3 days, so that's when he asked me to go in there last night.
I know them.
There's graves on the side of the house, so we knew the dogs were dead and just rotting in there.
It doesn't look like anything is in the grave, but it looks like he dug in preparation for one of them dying. The grave looks empty, but since the rain has fallen, it's kind of corroded in there.
Horrific in there.
Yeah.
He locked me out of the garage. No one could get in there.
So how many dogs did he have that you're aware of? 4?
I only knew of 2 dogs, his 2 friendly dogs, but me and him, we don't talk really.
Okay, fair enough.
He kind of just pops in here and causes a bunch of trouble and then leaves. But there's a lot of dead dogs in there, and I don't know how many.
No, bro, I don't
The
even like
sergeant
hearing
and
those
animal
words.
control officer each put on a gas mask and gloves before heading inside the garage.
Hey, give me one too.
Absolutely. This is honestly worse than I thought it was going to be.
Worse. What y'all seeing?
I don't know. Looked like something sparked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Careful. I got an extinguisher if we need one. Just let me know. I think it was that cord. It must have a short in it.
Yeah.
Oh, something sparked? Some of the fire in here?
Reports note that the garage is filled with trash and that the floor is covered in animal feces and urine.
No!
The filth and debris obscures the full scope of the horror, making it a challenge to locate and count the dead.
They're going to have to call a hazmat crew.
A detective will return later, uncovering the grim truth of exactly how many dogs lay buried in the debris.
No,
For now,
bro.
the sergeant heads
They need to
inside to
find
speak
that
with
dude.
Zeus and Andre's grandfather, as well as locate the living dogs.
Nobody deserved that.
These are new puppies. Nice. Hello, puppies. Hello.
Oh, they're so cute.
And then the two big adult dogs are in the laundry room.
So these guys were in the crate with the dog that's dead, and
There was a cage that looked like this out there, and that's where we found them. It's
They
a little
eat
bigger,
the other
and
dog.
It was just full of dead puppies.
I didn't get that.
Oh.
But I didn't see dead puppies. Did you see dead puppies?
Big dogs, not dead
I saw
puppies.
dead dogs. So what can you tell me about the dogs with Andre?
Well, he showed up here a few months ago with a couple of dogs. One of them ended up having puppies, and he'd be in and out, and I never questioned him because he's my oldest grandson.
He further explains that he was unaware the animals had expired, likely a while ago, because he hadn't been in the garage himself for months.
He's
Dang.
unemployed. He doesn't do anything at all except stay at the house.
I
And
don't know
there's
where
a
he's
bag
at.
full
He's
of
here.
dog food right here that he wasn't using to feed the dogs at
Yeah, and normally he
That's
took
the
care of them, but I
worst.
never
This is
questioned
neglect.
it because I'd always ask him, everything okay? How's the dog? They're all fine. And then come to find out they're not. And that's because my grandson there and his girlfriend went out to take care of him and found all this problem.
Yeah.
Because I was, what's the old adage? I had my head buried in the friggin' sand.
Not judging you.
No, I know. It's just, it bothers me because I did not see it.
Yeah.
And I'm usually pretty sharp about what goes on in my house, but, you know, trying to be a nice guy and have people stay here
Yeah.
and go for him.
Grandson, too.
Come out
That's the
and bite me in
worst.
ass. And I don't know where he's at. Last I heard, he was up north. I don't know whether that's true or not.
With Andre absent from the scene and unable to account for the travesty,
Get 'em!
they prepare to
Get
leave,
Andre!
instructing the family to leave the garage undisturbed for now. The living dogs are taken by the Humane Society for care and treatment.
Good stuff.
In their report, they note the puppy's fur was covered in soft and liquid feces, and one of the adult dogs was determined to have recently been pregnant and nursing. 4 days later, on November 19th, a detective accompanied by an officer returns for a more thorough examination of the garage. It's during this second search that they make a series of increasingly horrific discoveries.
No, it's not
more
over.
gruesome than the last.
Okay. I don't know a whole lot about what's going on here, besides you saying there's some dead dogs in there.
Oh,
So.
you haven't seen it?
No.
Oh, dude. I'm really sorry for what you're about to see.
It's all right, man.
And then they just leaving it in there. How long
I've
was
been
this
doing this
apart?
job long enough. I've definitely seen some other things.
If you're able to, I prefer since you have the gloves. You
Sure.
Just,
5, David 1, go for it.
Damn. Immediately right there.
lift it all the way.
15, 30.
Just like you put this dog in a vice and like try to cut it in half.
What?
Is that the kind of information you're getting? You see what I'm looking at here?
Yeah.
It looks like some sort of vice, or the dog got stuck in it because it doesn't.
The dog was likely eaten.
Was there other dogs in here?
Yeah, it sounds like there was.
So they probably started eating each other.
Oh my goodness.
The dog closest to the garage door, described as a white and black pit bull, was found decomposing with the rearmost portion of his pelvis and back legs missing. The detective finishes putting on his protective gear before going inside to
No worries.
examine the rest.
Do you know any history on this guy?
Yeah, it looks like I didn't finish reading it, but in Camas, he had a similar situation happen in Camas.
Though the date is unknown, reports note that the Camas Police Department responded to a call of a deceased pit bull in a plastic tote alongside the road. Using a microchip scanner, they learned its name was Captain, and he belonged to Andre. An
No.
investigation concluded the dog had been struck by a vehicle.
You said 4 corpses and some puppies or something like that?
Yeah, so there's gonna be, I think they found one in that kennel back there, or they mentioned one kennel. There's one behind that mattress
Okay.
5, David 1, still go for it.
on the left here.
This one?
Yeah, on the far end of the mattress. The one behind that.
I'm glad they blurring this, bro. I would literally throw up.
A second dog, described as another black and white pit bull, is found beneath the workbench, lying on its side, mostly intact.
1, 2. There's 2 here.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 right there. And there's a bunch of puppies here. There's at least 3 puppies.
A third and fourth dog were located inside a metal kennel near the fridge, distinguishable from their refuse by their skeletons, which were partially exposed.
Skeletons!
Another was found near the back of the garage inside a plastic crate, its door blocked by debris. Inside was a cut-open bottle with some dog food, though there was no bowl of water in sight. Their examination concludes with a devastating tally. 5 dogs have perished. Though they took note of and photographed the supposed gravesite, the report makes no mention of whether they found any dogs buried there. Outside, Zeus continues to share more insight into Andre's possible mental state.
He had nothing but free time. We just sat around doing nothing while we knew his dog flew out in here. There's this like extension cord coming from the attic, which I imagine it leads to a camera, because he was saying that people were spying on him in the attic, so we had to put cameras up there to stop them from spying on him. So that's why I imagine the extension cord probably leads to a camera.
I'm sorry you had to deal with this and see this, man.
I'm just glad I came out here when I did, you know?
Yeah.
At least some of the dogs were saved.
Yeah.
The officer and detective head inside to speak with Andre's grandfather one more time, and before they leave, get a shocking update about Andre.
When was the last time that he was here at the house?
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
He stopped by 2 days after the initial report, so Sunday.
And then Terry was telling me that he told him to leave. He told him not to come back.
Why they didn't contact the police is unclear, and his whereabouts after he left were unknown. As for those who met their tragic end inside the garage,
Rest in peace,
a letter
man.
written by a forensic veterinarian later explained that due to the state of decomposition, necropsy wouldn't have been able to reveal a definitive cause of death for the animals, attributing their causes of death to a combination of starvation, lack of nutrition, and/or dehydration, and that the dog decomposing by the overhead door was likely cannibalized by the living dogs in an attempt by them to stay alive. In her summary, she writes, "The animals, both living and deceased, suffered immeasurably," and describes their experience as
That's so
akin to
sad.
torture. Ultimately, the deceased dogs were taken by the Humane Society for disposal. A warrant to arrest Andre was requested for suspicion of 5 counts of animal cruelty in the first degree and 4 counts of animal cruelty in the second degree. According to a Facebook post from the city of Battleground, Washington, on March 7, 2025, 35-year-old Andre Twilliger was located and taken into custody hours after their initial post for information from the public. It's unclear what charges he faces, if any, at this time. On December 13, 2024, all 4 of the living dogs reportedly gained weight and were determined to have no medical concerns.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! But yeah, thank y'all for watching, man. This one, I didn't expect this. I ain't mean to make anybody cry or nothing like that. But this one's definitely really sad. I'm glad 4 dogs made it out, but he definitely need some type of some karma or something going his way. But thank y'all for watching. We got some good videos on the way. Appreciate the support, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Ain't friends, we ain't buds. Tough luck, yeah, I'm different than I was. Puff, puff, I'm just looking for a buzz. Up, up, and away I go. We ain't friends, we ain't buds. Tough luck, yeah, I'm different than I was. Puff, puff, I'm just